Hey Robo Buddies, it's the end of May, which means it's time for another Stuff I Like video. I just finished up watching season 1 of Mr. Selfridges last Sunday. Just want to give you an update on how I feel about that show. I recommended it, I think, last month or the month before. After I recommended it, the content got increasingly worse. There were more affairs, even some drug references, and there was a seance in one of the episodes. And I was pretty disheartened to see all of that stuff because one of the reasons that I like period pieces so much is because the morals and the standards are different than what you see in TV now. However, I still really liked the costumes. A lot of the characters I really was rooting for. And I liked the Maison scene to see how the store was set up and how the houses were set up. But as far as the character choices that were made, it was very frustrating to see. I'll give you an update on that when season 2 comes out, which I believe is next year. This month on YouTube, I've really been into Miss Glamorazzi and All That Glitters 21. They are some of my favorite beauty and fashion gurus here on YouTube. Elle Fowler is probably my #1 favorite YouTuber just because she has a lot of really great decor tips and she just seems really, really nice and fun. I've seen every single one of her videos on both of her channels. She gives amazing book reviews. They have this thing right now on both of their channels called Makeup Mayhem, which means every other day in the month of May, they bring out a new makeup and beauty or fashion or decor or whatever kind of video on their main channel. As far as makeup for the month of May, I would have to go with my Glam Bag that I got through Ipsy. For $10 a month, it's a subscription service, and they give you like 4 to 6 full-size and sample beauty and makeup and hair products, and I have been extremely impressed. I have gotten bags ever since the very, very, very first Glam Bag. This was May's bag, and inside they had a really spiffy nail polish, which is my current favorite. This is what it looks like. It's this nice minty color, which is super in right now, and this nail polish was by Zoya. It also came with this lip gloss. It's by Juice Beauty, the Organic Solution. The third product, it's a roll-on perfume, and it is by Pacifica. It's 100% vegan, no animal ingredients. It does not test on animals. It's free of parabens and all of these other fancy ingredients, which I can't name. It has gardenia, jasmine, orange flowers, and notes of tea leaves. It's kind of strong, so you only need a little bit, but it's a really, really, really good summer scent. I've really been enjoying this lately. It's very, very difficult for me to find scents, so the fact that they just sent me a scent and I was like, this is great! Needless to say, I was pretty jazzed to get that. I also got, ignore the other things, I got these in past Glam Bags, but this is a little magnetic case, and then they have given us previous eyeshadow samples. This, however, was in May's Glam Bag. It's a little concealer. It's very difficult for me to find concealers that work well. This is the best concealer I have found yet. It's not the greatest concealer, but it's better than, you know, the cheapo stuff that you get from Walmart. So I've been impressed with that concealer. Concealer? I can't talk. Concealer. It's been good at covering stuff up. Oi. Okay. The last product that I got in my Glam Bag is this macadamia healing oil treatment right here, and I have seen a ton of the beauty gurus use products from the macadamia hairline. I'm a huge fan of the green and the brown. It looks very earthy, and what really sold me on this product was the scent. After I put it on my hair one night, I seriously went to bed without washing my hands afterwards, which sounds really, really gross, but I went to bed afterwards just like smelling my hands because this stuff smells so good. Like, I wish they made this in perfume form. I would definitely say that May's Glam Bag this month was a success, and I would say that if you have never checked out Ipsy, I highly recommend it. They have an awesome beauty community where they have a bunch of different contests to win products, and they have a bunch of videos that you can see how to use the products in different ways. And for $10 a month, like, I believe I saw that this bag was worth, I think, $67. So the fact that I got $67 worth of products and a spiffy bag for only $10 is a wonderful deal. For fashion this month, I found this website called NomoreRack, which gives away, like, I think discounted clothes or whatever. I got 12 tank tops for $30, and I'm a huge tank top fan because I really like to layer my clothes, you know, wear tank tops under t-shirts and stuff like that, and you can just never really find good tank tops anywhere. And when you do find good tank tops, they typically run for anywhere between like $6 to like $15 to $20, and I'm not willing to pay that kind of money on tank tops. So I got this gray color, a white color, and they have this this racerback, which I don't really care for racerbacks too much, but I figure, you know, for 12 tank tops for 30 bucks, you really can't go wrong. And I think it had free shipping as well. Black, peachy coral, dark red, yellow, this bluish color, orange, which is very similar to the coral, but not quite. It was a little frustrating getting these two and seeing how similar they were. I also got this turquoise color that I'm wearing now, purpley magenta, another one of these blue colors, which is very similar to this blue. The issue that I noticed with NomoreRack, though, is that each one of these tank tops, even though I ordered them all in the same size, they all fit differently. So the quality of these tank tops is not good, thus why each of them sold for a little amount of money. They're good for what I need them for, and you really can't beat the price. I read Entwined by Heather Dixon, which was a phenomenal book. I was definitely sucked in by the cover, and the storyline was unlike anything I've ever read before. This was a really great book. The other day, I read Unwind by Neal Shusterman, and I was hooked on this book. Like, I cannot wait to give you guys a book review. Then I read Unholy, which is book 2 of the Unwind trilogy and has this really creepy guy on the front cover. Elle Fowler actually recommended all 3 of these books, so needless to say, she has a great taste in book recommendations. Go check out her literatures on her second channel, because they are just really, really awesome. And I cannot say enough good things about these books, but I have to stop myself so that you guys can go and watch my book reviews when they come out sometime during the summer. I don't really know if this counts for DIY/craft. Recently, I've been on an organizing kick, and I organized my whole closet. Does that count? I mean, I did it myself, so, right? That counts, right? I don't know. It took me, like, all day. What time did I start? I think I started around 11, and I finished around 4. It was a very, very hefty process, taking everything out and putting it back in and organizing it and getting rid of stuff. I'm very pleased with the way it turned out, and it's definitely less overwhelming going in there and trying to find things to wear. I haven't really been listening to any new music this month, but my boyfriend's gotten me hooked on these podcasts that you can get for free off of iTunes. And the ones that I've really been enjoying are the ones by Matt Chandler, who is this pastor down in this megachurch in Texas. And he is by far one of the best pastors I have ever listened to. Like, he has such a funny sense of humor, and he's very, very engaging, and his topics are super relevant, and he always ties his sermons, always, no matter what, back to Jesus, which is what it's all about. If you want a controversial topic, listen to the one on life or the one on God and government. There's also another one called I think Revenge and Love, which talks about marriage and adultery. So as I get ready every morning, I listen to these sermons, and I find myself laughing and like amening and praying along, and like they are so powerful. So whether you're a Christian or whether you're wanting to discover Christ, or whether you have been inside the church but have never given your life to Christ, or whether you're like the farthest thing away from God, I mean, these sermons are for everyone. They are so good. They really break down the gospel and help you grow in ways that you never even knew were possible. So definitely check out the sermons by Matt Chandler for free. You can't beat free. Walking with my boyfriend. Lately we've just been going for walks every like once a week, maybe twice a week depending, and we've just been looking at the houses and saying like, we like this about this house. And it's just been a really good way to talk and bond, and we've been talking about the Matt Chandler sermons that we've been listening to and talking about what our days are like at work. And I recently got some workout clothes, which I haven't yet used on these walks, but I mean, I've used them to organize my closet, and I use them to grade papers. But I got these shorts for I think like maybe it's $4 at Walmart, and I got this shirt which is reversible, so it looks like this, but it also looks like this. And I got this for I think maybe $3 at Walmart. I also got the same style in turquoise. This is what the back looks like. Some matching shorts for super cheap, pink and black, a shirt which is pink and black, and it is also reversible. It's my goal to exercise because I am not athletic, and I find myself getting really out of breath and really tired a lot lately, so I'm hoping that maybe once I increase my stamina, I'll have more energy or something to that effect. But I got these capris for I think like $5 maybe, and this t-shirt, which is just a regular gray t-shirt, for $3. These clothes have really helped me want to exercise, so I guess that's the start. I think that is it. I am going to go do stuff, maybe exercise, or maybe at least put on these exercise clothes and pretend like I'm exercising while I edit this video. Okay, I'm gonna go. Thanks everyone for watching. Ciao.